Hello guys, and welcome to another map first impressions video. Today we're going to take a look at On the Hills, and we are also going to make the final push to put out videos for the last 6 maps associated with the Farming Simulator 17 mod contest best map category. So we are going to start with On the Hills, and looking at the mod hub description of this map, the mod author recommends the additional terrain angles mod, and there's a link to that in the description at the mod hub, and that link will also be in the description below this video after we are done streaming. And then he also recommends the chop straw mod. So let's just jump on in and take a look. So we're going to pick up our John Deere Gator here to drive around. Let's take a look at the log. Alright, so you can see we've got a clean log loading up, and we have a little bit of starting equipment, so let's jump on in. So here we are. Let's take a look at the map. So we have approximately 52 fields on this map, 53 fields, I see. 54. I should stop numbering fields. Of those fields, we own fields 1, field 2, and field 56. Okay. We have our standard crop types on this map, but we also have oat and rye added. We have 3 main sell points for most of our crops, and then a sundry of other sell points for random other crops, including a sell point for potatoes and sugar beets exclusively. All of our equipment it has some day usage on it, but the hours are low, so the daily maintenance is going to be fairly low, and nothing is leased. Let's go ahead and take out a loan. Howdy, Sean. So we can go around and buy our animals. And we have all 3 animals on this map. We don't own any from the start, and all of the feed areas are clear. Our silo has a capacity of 200,000 liters. And let's go ahead and take a look at our equipment. So we start out with 2 tractors that range in horsepower from 114 to 143. We have the small Case IH harvester with grain header, the small Brantner tipper, cultivator and plow, the little old baby seeder, and a weight. So we don't start with too much equipment. Let's go ahead and lease up our Gator so we can drive around. And let's try to find the store. So the shop is here. Let us reset the Gator and see where it appears. So the reset point is at the shop. Let's do that again. Yep. So if you need to reset for any reason, it is going to go back to the shop, so you will have to drive all of your equipment back to the main farm. So let's go ahead and take a look around the main farm area before we jump over to the shop and continue our tour. So we have our chickens over here, self-contained in their nice little pen. Got some storage sheds with working lights. That is just some decoration. Those are not for sale. They're also not usable. We've got some more equipment over here. We do have some seed pallets to start out with. And this particular structure is set up as if it is a storage point for seed or fertilizer, but on the ground here we have seed and fertilizer. So it's kind of indicating that maybe this will store both. It seems a little unrealistic to me since you can't really mix the two together. But you go ahead and see. I haven't tried to tip in seed and fertilizer both to this, but that's kind of implying that that is what will work there. Let's go on over here and look at our cow area. We've got two silage bunkers. We definitely get the chaff indicator when we walk through it. We have a water point here. We'll go ahead and run through our other bunker just to make sure we get our chaff indicator. And this is where we will buy our cows. So there they are. You do have working lights in here that be careful, you may close your door. So here we've got our standard feed trough in here, and we've got a nice little break room in here. We come in and go to the bathroom. We've got some lockers, got some reading materials. We do have nuggets on the map. And I am trying to figure out if this is our water point. We do have a trigger here. It is not the trigger for slurry. That's around the side. I'm thinking that is a trigger for water. And then within the cow area, we have another grass trough. So while we're over here, let's take a look at our sheep area. So this is where our wool pallets will spawn. And then we have a grass trough and we have a water trough inside here. Now I did not see the delivery point or the purchase point for sheep. So we're just going to have to kind of explore here. Alright. Here, it looks like it's in here. Let's buy up our sheep. Let's close our gate. Sometimes when I do these pre-looks at maps, I forget to, little things I forget to look at. Like the sheep buy point for this particular map. So this is the slurry point I mentioned for the cows. And I'm thinking that our manure will pile up here, simply based on the discoloration. And let's go over here and check out our pig area. We also have some fertilizer pallets here. We have our manure and slurry point for our pigs. And our pigs are inside here. So this is our water and feed area for our pigs. And this is where we will deliver our pigs. And this area is pretty neat. This is like a food prep area for our pigs. You see we've got some vegetables here. We've got some potatoes. We've got some buckets of some type of mix, slop. But But our pigs basically just live in here, bring our straw in, and is that door open? Nope. This was also where we would deliver our straw. There's nothing around here. So that's the basic main farm area. We do have some storage buildings in here. This is our repair or our customization bay. Here is our farm silo. So we'll tip in here. Now we should have an out pipe somewhere around here. Let's take a look. It just turns the light on. That was the marker. Oh, there's our harvester. I am looking for the out pipe. There it is. So there's our out pipe for our silo. Again, with all of the maps that I've been looking at recently, I'm kind of forgetting one map from the next as to where certain things are located. Alright, so that's basically the main farm. Let's jump on over here to the shop and get in our tractor, our John Deere, and continue on. So obviously this is where we will customize and sell back our equipment at the shop. We have some very nice murals on the side wall here. Alright, so we've got a fair number of sell points just to the south of us, so let's go ahead and take a look at that, and then we'll make our way around the map. Got a nice garden over here. Alright, so here we have our animal buy point. This is where you're going to pick up your animals if you wish to have them picked up and delivered to the store by yourself. Okay, here we have the traditional sugar beet factory. We meander our way back around here, and this is where we will tip in our sugar beets. Let's see here. What is this particular cell point? Here we are. There's our cell point for wool. A nice. I guess this is a church. Here we have a nugget. When we pulled up, we heard church bells, but I don't hear them anymore. Here we have the grocery store. This should be a cell point around back. There we go. So this is where we're going to deliver our eggs and possibly potatoes. Let's just take a check and see if this cell point takes everything or just potatoes. So this is a potato exclusive cell point here at this grocery store. Alright, we got one here around the corner. There we have our church bells. Alright. This appears to be the cell point. And this particular cell point will take all of our main crops. We also have a fuel point here. And is this static or animated? This appears to be a static kitty cat. So we have, the map is named On the Hills, and we do have nice rolling hills throughout the map here. Let's go ahead and make our way over this way. It looks like we've got a fair number of cell points to the northeast. So our farm is up here to the left. And there is one thing I do want to point out that I haven't seen in other maps, and I just wanted to point out. First, we'll jump down here. It looks like this is a sawmill. Indeed, it is. Here we can sell our logs. It appears we have a crane and a train that we can send. So let's take a look. Yep. There is a trigger there on the cars. Now you may notice that the train here is a bit different looking than your normal farm sim train. That is because I have put in a custom skin for the trains that I use on my computer. So this is not how the train will look on your game. This is simply how the train looks on my game based on the skin that I have put in. Another nugget. And where's the... Oh, I thought this was a send-off, but maybe it's not. Oh, here it is. So there you go. So you can put your logs on the train and then send it off for additional money. Typically that's how it works. So let's go up here and check this. We've got a little food cart there selling fish, it appears. So I wanted to show you all this. I thought this was a really nice structure. We've got a barn that's falling apart here, and I've not seen this yet on any maps that I've looked at. I just thought it was interesting, a unique element to this map. Got some trees growing up in here in the fallen barn. And then right up here on top of the hill is where our sheep are, to give you a frame of reference. Oh, we've got a nice castle over there. Let's see if we can get to that. Looks like we've got a bridge coming up here. And a tunnel. Oh, what's this? Let's see if this gate opens. There we go. We'll open up our gate. See if this takes us up here to this castle. Definitely takes us up into a forested area where we could cut trees. We've got nice ambient bird sounds. I don't know if you all can hear that through the stream or not. I do have the in-game audio down a bit, but that's simply so I don't have to talk so loud. We got another static cat. And let's see if we can get a good vantage of the map itself from here. So we've got a pretty good view of the map itself. That is our farm that's directly in front of us. So overall, it's a very nice, attractive map. See if we can get a little higher vantage point. Nugget. It's a little bit higher. Alright. Let's get on with the tour. Alright, let's see, where does this road... This road takes us up where we want to go. So we've got a nice tunnel system here. Drive through the tunnel. Looks like the tunnel lights up at night. There are lights up there. Another tunnel. Hello, country girl. We're just exploring the map on the hills today. Alright, so we've got a fair number of bit of industry in this general section. We'll just cover this on foot. So we've got a cell point here. I believe that's the bakery. That only takes wheat and sunflowers. Alright. Oh, and eggs. And then around here, we have a nugget. And this particular cell point will take barley. So this must be a brewery, I guess. There's another nugget, but again, I don't want to get 10. I don't want to clutter up my screen. And we've got one more industry in here. Is this wood chips? Well, that's an interesting wood chips. Cell point. Tip in there, we've got a grinder running. Got another nugget there. What do we have across the way here? It looks like this just may be a satellite equipment yard. So it looks like this is a secondary silo. We also have, do we have a fill point for seed? No, that is simply decoration. But that is, yep, that's just decoration. So this is just a satellite yard, a nice seating area, the nugget. Here we have another one of those storage silos for seed and fertilizer. Alright, let's make our way back to our transportation. Oh, apparently we are holding up traffic. There we go. So let's take a look. We've got something up here to the north. Let's make our way up there. We've got a nice pond here. Looks like we have an egg buy point over there also. Oops. Too busy looking at the playground to not hit the curb. Alright. We're going to need to be first person to drive around here properly. Looks like we have another train cell point over here. come in here and tip, and then send it off. So let's see what this place takes. Braunhof. So this place takes all of your standard crops. Here we can buy fertilizer, and it looks like here we can sell our bales of hay, straw, and grass. We can buy seed over here. Alright, let's take a look. So we've got the biogas plant and this particular sell point, and then that will wrap up things for this map. I do want to comment that field 47 here is the largest field on the map, and it is 4.8 hectares in size, $392,000, and there are emissions on this map. So let's make our way over to the BGA area. Try not to get lost with all this in-town driving. We have a nice rolling hill field. We have road construction. Guess we'll just take this detour. Hopefully it's a detour. While we're at it, we'll just kind of pan around. Well, it doesn't look like it's a detour, but we'll just make one. Well, if we can get out of here. So at any rate, we got to see a nice grass field. Oh, we're now up on maybe the highest point on the map. Let's take a look and see if we can. We should be able to get a very nice aerial view of the whole map here. So maybe this little detour wasn't so bad after all. Oh, we got a little picnic spot down there. Does somebody even have their picnic set out? Wonder where they went off to if they have their picnics all set up. Oh, there's a nugget on the top of that rock. Alright, we need to figure out how to get off of this hill. And over to the BGA. Guess we'll just take this road. Hope this circles around to where we want to go. I think that accomplished what we needed to do. Let's go into here. Make sure we get our weight loaded. So here we are at the BGA. We got our chaff indicator for both of our bunkers. We have our digestate tank. We have our digester here. And that's pretty much your BGA. We do have a little storage area for our equipment that we use down here. So we'll make our way down to the one last cell point, and then we will wrap this particular map up, and I will come back to you with another map. Like I say, we are going to pound out the last 6 maps today that are associated with the best map contest. And I can tell you that there are some really nice maps upcoming on this stream today. I have tackled these maps in basically alphabetical order. They are not quite listed in alphabetical order on the mod hub. They're kind of in reverse alphabetical order. But one of the maps is kind of out of an odd order. But I basically have taken the stance of getting to them as they are listed in the mods folder. So here we have our last cell point, and this particular cell point will take just canola, sunflowers, and soybeans. So that should have hit all the points. We bought all of our animals. We went around, started to shop, and we made our way around here. Now you may say, well, what's this area over here? That is actually off the edge of the map. The edge of the map actually ends right here. When I was scouting this map, I wanted to check this area out, and I conveniently ran into a nice wall right there at this entry point. So this is just decoration, nothing related to anything that we can do. How you doing, Bushcraft? We are actually about to wrap up this map, but when we come back, we will be looking at the BGR bruised map. So this is a Polish map that we'll be looking at when we come back. Give me about 2 minutes to reset the stream and get everything set up for that map, and just hang out, and the stream should just auto reconnect you. But if not, just refresh in about 2 minutes, and we'll be there. So see you later.